Welcome to the first episode of the AMBC podcast, where we go behind the scenes with artists that perform at the University of Arizona. My name is Nick, I'm joined with Danny, and this is Laszewo in the green room. All right, we're live with Laszewo. How you guys doing?
Great, perfect pronunciation. That's
was that
rare.
good? I was
flawless.
practicing before this. I saw it on the Instagram,
Let's
and
go.
so I was hoping. That's good.
Flawless. Let's go.
So this is your first frat party?
No, we've done a good amount actually. Like in our first couple of years of touring, we did. We've probably done like 10 or 12.
Yeah.
Most of them at UT.
Yeah.
Oddly enough. We've done some frats.
So
They're so
seasoned.
fun.
Yeah.
It's always really good energy. Good environment to like test out other stuff too that we wouldn't usually play at like one of our own like headline shows or something too.
Yeah, it's a cool kind of like diverse crowd, especially like
Definitely.
a young crowd coming. That's super cool.
Yeah.
How do you like change your set for the frat shows?
Good question.
Do you want to take this one?
I mean, we try to keep things upbeat like the whole way through. Maybe add some more like crowd pleasing moments, some more like sing along vocals and stuff, while also just keeping a cool vibe. It's always interesting to gauge like how much of our own stuff we should play, especially like having a vocalist, and like our stuff is all very like singer-songwriter, electronic music. But a lot of times we find that people just want to hear Kiki sing too, even if they don't know the music, which is dope. But I feel like
that's kind of what they're booking you for. I mean,
exactly.
Like,
yeah.
If they wanted just a DJ to play music, they'll book anybody or have someone in their house. But the vocal, I think, really sets you guys apart, which is super cool. Kind of the question I bet you guys are asked all the time. The name. Explain the name, the story behind the name.
Yeah.
And how you got Laszewo.
Fuck, I don't know if we've actually ever told the real story about how.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think.
You don't have to if you
I think since Justin's not here, because we had a bit where like anytime someone asks, whether it's like an interview or just any like a fan asking or something, we make up something different.
Yeah.
For like.
I love that.
So like we've told people that it's an acronym that no one's guessed what the letters stand for. We've told people that we just threw darts at a alphabet chart and that was just what it came up with.
If you said that,
I'd be like, oh wow,
yeah, right, yeah. But no. I mean, we tell people.
I don't have anything prepped now.
Yeah.
For this one.
Yeah, I know. No, like we tell people, but like I don't think we've ever said like in an interview where it came from.
Yeah.
And so since Justin's not here, I think we'll save
it
that off camera.
Yeah.
It remains
Perfect.
a mystery.
Yeah.
I think it's such a good move because I feel like in any marketing class they'll tell you to do a name that's easy and rememberable.
Yeah.
But like the fact that you guys embrace it, especially like on your Instagram,
Definitely.
like how it's spelled, I feel like that's such. It differentiates you. And I think it's so cool and so memorable.
And I think it's one of those things that can kind of like hold you back until it doesn't, and then it works in your favor.
100%.
Like having that like name that people want to learn. I don't know. Yeah. Especially playing into it, like embracing the whole like no one knows how to pronounce it thing. It's been fun, but yeah. I'll give you. It's a place. It's a real place.
It's a place.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Whoa. We gotta solve this.
We gotta solve this. Yeah.
I'll ask one
Yeah.
of mine. Yeah. So you guys have like a very unique sound because it's like super like nostalgic, like Flume vibes, but then also with the vocals, and now even like playing some more like bass stuff. So can you talk about kind of like the journey of finding like your guys' sound and how that's like helped your success?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, you kind of hit the nail on the head with the Flume reference. Like when I first got into producing electronic music, like Flume and Odessa were those catalysts for me. Like when I started producing, I was making like hip hop and like trap beats and stuff. And then my introduction into electronic music was like Flume and Odessa when I was in like graduating high school. And yeah, kind of like I always really loved just the larger than life like world building that those artists make. And yeah, as far as like that emotional, like nostalgic, euphoric vibe of our music, I think that really stems from like the commonalities of the stuff we like listened to growing up. Like we're all massive fans of Coldplay, and that like singer-songwriter.
Yeah. I was gonna say we all. Thanks. We all grew up listening to different kinds of music, so like we bring that into making it. So I didn't grow up listening to any electronic music. The people like if I did, it was like Flume and kind of like the more mainstream electronic music.
Right.
But I grew up on singer-songwriter stuff and like just copied what they were doing, and a lot of country music too. I write like a country artist would write, or that's like one of my inspirations. So then bringing that in just turned it like into this really cool jumble of like you can sing along, but there's crazy electronic aspects and crazy production. And then Justin listened to like harder stuff growing up, so it's been fun as well now moving into like more bass music. Like he really listens to that, and he actually made some of that in his early career.
Before Justin and I started working together, he was in a bass duo.
Yeah.
Then I was making more chill, like future bass kind of stuff. But yeah, I think, and also too, like something that makes our music unique is that Kiki doesn't listen to a ton of electronic music. So like her bringing in influence from other genres into the lyrics and melodies and vocals of our tracks, just like, I don't know, it's different. It's in an amazing way.
I will say it really, sometimes it doesn't work in our favor if we're at like a festival or something and someone really important in the electronic scene walks up to us and I don't know. Or I don't recognize anybody on the lineup. I'm like, I have to go do some research. But yeah, it's cool in the making of the music. Thanks for that.
You take the next one, actually.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, kind of like, you guys are, I think very good at staying true to yourselves, and like I think you guys kind of preach that a little bit. How do you kind of, balance that with, I mean, there's so many trends on TikTok, but does it ever interfere with when there's like a trend on TikTok that kind of is on brand for you, and like you almost don't want to do it because you kind of want to stay true to yourself?
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, every artist faces those pressures to kind of conform to like what's trending, whether that be like specific trends on TikTok or even the like genre shift within like the electronic music culture. Like we've seen so many people that just kind of change their sound with whatever is hot at that moment.
Yeah.
And I mean, with the TikTok stuff, I mean, like I don't think anyone is really able truly to like avoid like conforming to trends. But it's about finding what works for you, like in an authentic manner. And then that's what's going to translate and connect with people too. Because I do think that like people using TikTok and Reels, like they have a good hunch of what's authentic and what's not. And like, that's what we found. This stuff that's connected with our fans and just with a broader audience in short form content has been always when we're just authentically being ourselves.
Yeah, that's been the biggest thing. Like we would put more production into like a TikTok and it wouldn't do as well as like us just sitting down with like the front camera and in hoodies. Like that does the best. I think too, you just want to be careful because you don't want to end up building an audience that don't understand you just because they've seen all these viral moments. So yeah, I think it's like our relationship with social media has become so much healthier and better and more fun, and we have a lot of fun making videos now because we don't think about it as much. And it's interesting the correlation of like stressing less and more success in the videos. Like that's it. That's been fun to see. Yeah.
Like when we stopped trying is when it got a whole lot more enjoyable, like making content, and it started connecting.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
I think you guys are in a really cool spot, especially with like John Summit bringing in vocalists in their set, where like you guys can kind of run with that because that's like your whole thing. So I think that's what you're gonna have a really cool opportunity. Right now.
Appreciate that.
It's a cool niche. I think it'll continue to grow a lot.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Should we do like one or two more questions?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. One of mine was like, since you guys kind of started to like reach your blow up and then it got like interrupted by COVID and like maybe just like some other like struggles that you guys have faced in your career, like staying true to your sound, for example, like what is it that kind of like keeps you going in like those like tough moments where it just gets hard?
I would say
That was a good question.
I would like passion and obsession. Like there's, and I think that's kind of what you kind of have to have, that obsession with this if you want to like have any longevity or make this work. Like
there's no other option.
Like you kind of like
you guys lived together during COVID, right?
The three of us did. Justin and I still live together.
Oh really? Wow.
It didn't
work for me.
I don't blame you.
I left that situation. It was fun for a second, but then
well, I was in my senior year of college. And it was like COVID, and like we were kind of just having it. And Kiki had just graduated, and we were just in completely different places in our lives.
Yeah.
But then, moving to LA after Santa Barbara was when we kind of were able to put on like all right, this is our career now. Like, this is like we're kind of just waiting for Kiki and I to finish school. It didn't feel like a hobby by any means, but it wasn't like, it didn't feel as real as far as it being our actual career until we got down to LA, and it's like, this is what we're doing now. It's been an absolute blessing. It's great.
Absolutely.
I've got nothing to.
Since it's this music business club, we kind of want to give some love to Cam, your manager.
Yeah.
So
the GOAT.
So I've heard.
We always say Laszewo is 4 members.
I love that.
It's 4 of us.
That.
Cam is the 4th Laszewo member. He's the best.
What do you think sticks out about Cam and makes a great manager?
He has that same like obsession. Yeah. Like sometimes there's a difference between like the artist who's in the artist project and has had these certain dreams since they were little, and then the management who like may have found their way into the business or something, but there's none of that separation with Cam. It's like he has the exact same viewpoint of there is no option but to succeed, and we'll do everything we can to get there, and he will put us in the position that we need to be in to like reach our dreams, which is just phenomenal. It's insane. He works so hard.
He has an insane motor. It's like his work ethic is incredible, and then also too just like the authenticity he brings to the music business side of things is very rare. Obviously the music biz can be pretty like sketch sometimes, but other people pick that up too, and that allows for him to like make really like foster really great relationships with other business folks and stuff. But great guy.
That's awesome.
He cares, on all fronts. Like he's helped all of us individually with life outside of music too, and just like making sure that we're functioning well as human beings, so that when we come in to do our job, which is making this music and touring it and everything, like we can do it really well and we can do it forever.
That's so selfless. That's super cool.
Yeah, he's great.
Well, we have one more kind of the famous question if you want to go for it.
Famous question.
It's kind of uncomfortable. Or
if you're whatever you're comfortable sharing, what is like your craziest story or funniest story since you've been in the music industry?
My memory's
mine that came to mind was like the one other time we were in Arizona, and then I woke up like in Vegas.
Oh my god, you did!
and
we were one man down at the airport.
Oh my god.
We didn't hit anything.
We used to be far less responsible.
Okay.
And then and they were like at the airport, like getting on the flight. They hadn't heard from me all day.
We'd already gone through like boarding, like everything. The flight was boarding. I'm like freaking out because this has happened, like not with Matt, but like this has happened in the group of like someone just disappears, and it's like we didn't have his last location was like somewhere that looked crazy, like it could have been in a
middle of nowhere. Yeah.
Didn't hear anything, and then we're getting on the flight. I'm like calling Cam's like, oh my god. I call like more like it got morbid for a sec. I'm calling like everyone I can think of, and then Matt just texts like, sorry, just woke up, like I'm gonna get a ride back to LA.
Yeah, it was just like crazy night.
Do you even remember what happened?
Yeah, it was just like an all-nighter that turned into next thing you know, like we're driving to Vegas, like from Arizona.
It's a little different than Del Sol.
That's awesome.
I stayed the night. Well, like I don't know. I think I stayed up all night after our show, and then like the group of friends that I met, like we were just fired up. We're like, fuck it, let's go to Vegas. And I think we left we drove to Vegas. I mean, there was a sober driver.
Yeah.
But yeah, we left like early in the morning, and then as soon as I got to Vegas, I'm like, I should not be. Great time though.
Good time.
Good story.
That's awesome.
Well, we really appreciate your time.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
Sick.
good luck with your show, and
Thanks.
all the best to your future.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I like this club. Thanks for
I
having
appreciate
us.
it. Yeah, thank you so much.
We like Laszewo.
We love Laszewo. Sweet. Thank you guys.
Can I get a